now that those behind Momo have been pushed back into their hole of insignificance. Thanks to all of you and our anonymous family. It seems we are all faced with yet another important matter requiring our combined action. It seems so-called conspiracy channels, especially ones that cover 9/11 and the Flat Earth, are being targeted by YouTube. Indeed, it's not only these subjects but any channel that can be deemed as a conspiracy channel is being targeted with aggressive censorship practices. They are limiting the reach of these channels, including this one. We have warned you in the past that this day was coming. Now it has begun. Whether or not you believe anything on this or any other channel is not the issue. The issue is if we are all a bunch of lunatics and no one believes us, why would YouTube go through the trouble of freezing view counts or unsubscribing users from our channels without their knowledge? You see, you don't look like you're protecting the community, you look as if you are trying to keep them from information. Now why would you want to do that? What is it that you're afraid of? Is it the truth found in many of these channels? Perhaps we, the truth or so-called conspiracy community, should stand up together, whether or not we agree with each other's content or not. We need to stand up together and let YouTube know that we, as a family, are not simply going to accept censorship or any form of thought policing. Many large YouTube channels that have millions of subscribers, when they have an issue, they jump on Twitter and make it public to YouTube, and within a few minutes, they are keen on responding to those channels and correcting the problem. They do this because you, the subscriber, the viewer, makes millions of dollars for YouTube in ad revenue when you watch channels that are monetized. What we are wondering is, will YouTube respond to those millions of followers, viewers, the ones that make those millions of dollars YouTube enjoys? Will you, YouTube, respond to them when they call on you to stop your censorship fuckery against so-called conspiracy channels? Even people that don't subscribe to so-called conspiracies know that this is censorship and should be thoroughly rejected, as whether a person believes in them or not is up to them individually. Their free speech or otherwise should be protected, not targeted for censorship by limiting their reach, unsubscribing their followers without their knowledge, or preventing videos from being in your recommended lists. We are calling on all YouTube channels that believes themselves to be truthers or conspiracy oriented, as well as anyone who believes in free speech, and all of your followers to get on Twitter, Facebook, email or anywhere you wish, and send a message to YouTube and YouTube support to stop the censorship of these channels. We must stand up now before this can of worms gets out of hand and they silence us all. We don't have to agree with each other's content. We just need to stand together as a whole, with our combined subscribers and viewers, in mass, demand an end to these thought policing practices. They will either end them or they will end our channels. This will no doubt paint the largest target on all our channels. If your favorite truth or so-called conspiracy channel is taken down, know that YouTube is siding with censorship, eliminating free thought and free speech, and you shouldn't rest until these practices are ended. We would also recommend you delete your YouTube account if this begins to happen to any of your favorite channels. We draw the line here. Will you, your channels and your viewers stand with us and call these arseholes out for what they are doing? The choice is yours, but if they remove any of us, make no mistake, your channel will be next sooner or later. They want us gone. Well, let's not go without a fight. Together, as the last hope on YouTube for free thought, we ask all of you, every channel and every subscriber of those channels, to join with us and demand YouTube to stop its censorship of so-called conspiracy or truth channels. Whether or not the viewer wants to watch these channels, should be left up to the viewer. Not censorship from the YouTube thought police. We shouldn't have to tell you how dangerous this is. It's information control by people not qualified to control information. No one is qualified to control information. Any channel worth censoring, like any book worth censoring, is worth watching and reading. This is digital book burning. Join with our anonymous family and stand against it. We will put a short message you can copy and paste and send to YouTube's Twitter handles, Facebook pages or email for easy participation if that helps. Don't stop there, make videos and other content speaking out against it. One bee is ignored, but an entire hive, even the bravest, run in fear. We are anonymous. We are legion. If you attack free speech or free thought, then you can expect us, all of us.
You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Matrix. The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window, or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch.